Let me get close to my mic. Welcome back, everybody, to Fire Emblem the Houses, and we're back after many months of putting the game on hold. So we're gonna continue where we were at. So hopefully I haven't forgotten about what I was supposed to be doing, and we should be good.
You're supposed to rout some thieves.
Reunion at Dawn. That's the name of the map, Reg.
Okay. So the Dawn wasn't okay.
Dawn, but not. All right, cool. Whoa, phone just vibrated.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna skip that. That's not important. And then bad things happen, and it's time for us to. Oh yeah, we already saw this part, so I'm just gonna skip this bit. We already saw Mr. Edgelord. And yeah, we saw this part already, and we're just gonna skip right into the map itself, because we have to reclaim the church because the devs could not be bothered with
making new assets.
Yeah, making entirely new assets for a base. Okay. To avoid us getting back in that whole conversation about what this game could have been, I'm just going to say. I look forward to a new Fire Emblem game for the Switch. It's been quite a bit since the Switch released this game, so I'm ready. I'm actually pretty ready for a new Fire Emblem. I'm excited to see what these guys come up with next. Will I feel like it's gonna be graphically amazing? No, I feel like we're gonna be doing the Pokemon approach where things slightly get better. But the core gameplay is too fun for me to with.
I mean, the gameplay itself is always solid. It's just the problem with this is the writing, not necessarily the writing itself, but the presentation of the writing. Presentation is really lackluster.
Yeah, it's what you would say is passable. Passable.
Barely.
Yeah. Like it's one step over like an indie game in terms of presentation.
Yeah.
What's the strategy?
Honestly, if they wanted to do like a big sweeping epic of with like several sides and whatnot, they should have used what they did from Radiant Dawn.
Cool.
Instead of making it separate paths, they should have made it all one whole narrative.
I see. Alright, cool. I still at least have my overpowered Fist of Fury. That hasn't changed.
Wyverns are the best unit.
Wait, what?
Wyverns are the best unit.
Wasn't that true for Conquest?
It's true for like every Fire Emblem game, dude.
Oh. The horses are the best? The flying horses?
No, the Wyverns.
Oh, the dragons, essentially. That's what they are, right?
Yeah.
Tiny dragons. Okay.
So they're always so overpowered.
That explains why Camilla was so good.
I mean, there's that, but then there's also like, if you know how to play the game well, the fact that they're a flying unit also adds like a significant amount of utility to just about anything you can do on the map.
Oh, I see. Okay, these guys are gonna come chase me over here. Alright, cool. Well, not much I can do with Dimitri here, so we're just gonna let them come to me. Mr. Guyleth here has a lot of evasion, defense, and overpowered fists. That if he can land an attack, there we go. That's death right there. Booyah!
Yeah, so you're going with the Dio method. Oh, you're approaching me.
Pretty much.
It is Dio that says that, right?
I'm no expert on that anime, so yes.
Neither have I. I've never watched it.
All I know is for the reference to Dio and the fact that he drops a large thing.
A road roller.
Yeah, on
during time freeze.
Yeah. And never forget like that. That's the other thing I know from that show.
He says Muda a lot, just like really, really fast. It was like Mudada, so it was like it's useless. It's just constantly saying.
Speaking of useless,
or whatever.
Speaking of useless, it's Ash over there. I never used him.
Speaking of useless, oh, there's a net.
I knew you were gonna go for that. Oh man, it's funny because they have her.
Speaking of useless, look, it's everybody you turned into an army knight. Into an armor knight.
Don't eat.
One of the worst units in the games.
Oh, but I love how they look. Wait. But in that, she is a magical knight. I think that actually makes her way better than you give her credit for.
Barely.
Let's see. Silver gauntlets. Yeah, why not? 27% crit chance. Look at that. No damage. Look at that. No damage.
Close one.
Oh, cool. She's almost at level 30. Oh yeah, more XP. Ooh, 420. Nice. All right, cool. I can attack somebody. Oh, cool. I can take this guy out from here. Got my car almost to 27. Good. All right, coolio. Can I take this guy out with Dimitri and live? Oh, looks like I can.
Of course you can. Dimitri takes them all out. Every last one of them.
Okay, good. Toss my own. Oh, he dodged it. You had one job, Dimitri. Now Gyleth has to go ahead and finish what you started because you couldn't do it.
Don't blame him. He's only got half his vision.
No excuses. Anime never uses that as a plot point.
This could turn the tide.
It's like they should have lowered his accuracy by half after the time skip.
That is mean. That is mean.
Like every route where he has the eye patch, he should just have less hit. that should be his bane, his accuracy.
Oh my goodness. That's funny though.
All that rage, all that power, but he can't use it.
No, just make him one of those units that have terrible accuracy, but he does like double damage. So
okay, so make him a berserker.
Yeah.
Okay.
that way that could justify the unbridled rage to back up. Because if he does regular damage, then why is he even intimidating? Why even put him out in the battlefield?
I mean, he does have a high strength throw to simulate the whole. He's got like inhuman strength.
True.
Because if I remember correctly, there's a cutscene where he like crushes the dude's head with one hand.
You're right. You're right about that.
So they did include some bit of his narrative character in his growth.
Oh sweet, she has Pavise.
They tend to do that with a lot of characters in their growths, though, because storytelling in Fire Emblem has always been so limited.
Yeah.
So they express character through. They try to express as much of the character through their growths. Like, for instance, if a character is generally timid or weak, or young and such, they'll have really low stats. But they might have high growths because potential. Or in other instances, you might get like a really overpowered unit who's like super old, and they have terrible growths.
Yeah, because
their bases are really strong.
Yeah, because they're past their prime. Is that point?
Yeah. And then you get moments where you recruit units like Carvel, who's got who's got growths that are over over 130% all across the board. But he's only got one level left.
Okay, you take out this archer dude. One punch.
It won't be in vain.
Alright, blessed bow.
That looks like 2 punches.
One for the air. Alright, cool. Let's take out this guy with
It's like fraud detected.
cool, silver axe. I mean, I guess I'll waste the silver axe. There you go. Ooh, almost level 30. That'd be really cool if I could do that. I don't need a chest key.
That's silver axe. That looks more like a halberd.
Well, not in this case. Guyla, don't need it, but I'll heal because healing gives experience in this game. So even healing a boo-boo is going to be a good thing to do.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what all the pros always do. Get that staff rank up, you know?
Yeah, because having a healer on deck is always good. I might as well just do this. Gambit pushed.
The time is now.
There we go. Out of here. I mean, one of the few times I'm able to do that with Annette's father. Ooh yeah. Okay. He's going after Ash, Mr. Useless Boy over here. There you go. Oh cool, I could just do some pity damage from here. I'm not a big fan of Ash. Ash is kind of boring to me. He's like if Corrin was not the main character. No reason to play as him. Ooh, I got 6 damage.
Yeah, I don't know too much about that character.
He's a book study, but he's not like the dude with the green hair. He's I don't know. He just doesn't do it for me. He's not interesting enough to me.
Yeah, he's like, I know he's supposed to be like a young and ambitious type that wants to be like a noble knight or something.
Yeah, that's
But then like
stick.
he specializes in bows and arrows.
I want to be a race car driver. Proceeds to use a helicopter. Okay, what is this? Ooh, restores health. I don't need that. And that can pretty much solo everybody by herself right now. Okay. Javelin this guy to death. Can we get that 20% crit? Come on, let's do a crit, man. Aw, we didn't do a crit. Okay. Okay.
Not accurate enough to get a crit.
Darn you, Ackerson. Let's go heal Gyleth. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like, damn that missing eye.
And you get an upgrade later to fix that called Glass Eye, and you just exclusive item just for Dimitri. Fixes the entire problem he has.
Yeah, you can get it at the dubstep place, Shambhala or whatever.
Dubstep place. And I've never heard it be called that before.
But all the YouTube videos keep calling it.
You're talking about from this game, the weird
yeah, the place where the place where all the missiles came from. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard it be called dubstep.
I don't know what the music sounds like personally. It's like I think 2 different videos I watched called Shambhala the dubstep place. So I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, we're not going to use Sylvain. I know Sylvain was not one of the characters I used. Also her. I'm not using Ingrid. I'm not using Sasuke. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Let's, come at me! Yeah, I think I'll be safe, yeah. But just in case. Sothis shield. Because you never know.
Well done.
Even though she's, technically not supposed to be there anymore.
It's a new Game Plus feature. Gotta love it.
But then technically she was actually never gone.
Yeah, she just chose to be silent because she wanted Gyleth to not depend on her, even though technically he's using her power. I don't know. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah, a lot of stuff in this game is kind of dumb when you put it under scrutiny.
Yeah, I can't defend that. Alright, cool. We're getting to the raid boss guy at the very end here. I do believe when you strike him down, he ends up running away. And you do get bonus rewards for actually finishing him off before he runs off.
Yeah, so like the first one's supposed to be a decoy unit or something.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, antitoxin.
So the real him pops up somewhere else when you kill the fake. Unless that's a maddening mode specific thing, I don't know.
All maddening mode did was just add more reinforcements and make sure that every bow, regardless if you block it, it will give you poison damage. Oh great, he actually landed a hit on that. Okay, that's okay. You guys are kind of in a screwed position anyway. There are openings in the north. What? How come that wasn't voiced? Alright, javelin. Hoo-yah! Okay, that did some good amount of damage. I'm gonna get these guys to level 30. Oh, cool.
You gotta promote them to master classes or no?
Yeah, well, just to get them to
the
the master at that point. Gyla don't need much. I'm pretty much settling with this this scheme for the rest of the game now.
To make him a war master.
I believe he is already.
Oh, is he already?
Let me see. It's the stat thingamajig. Where's the button for that? He is a war monk. So
Oh, okay.
it allows me to beat up people with my fist and also heal others. So that's it's a good good thing to have. Okay, fire will do. Yeah, fire will do.
Basically, your discount version of the enlightened one, then.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the. Wait, you're talking about the enlightened one, as in the one they give you when you
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how it looks.
Well, it looks alright. Honestly, the worst thing on Byleth is stupid light green hair. It only looks slightly better on the female, and even then, it's still shit. I don't know why they changed the hair color like that. It's not even the same shade as Rhea's either.
Nobody's fool.
Is it the same as the other like green-haired goddesses from the other?
No.
Games? No. Okay, I was just checking.
It's not even the same aesthetic as Lane. No, it's like that light green that he has. It's so bad.
Maybe it's
so bad.
Maybe, okay, I'm not defending like what it is, but I'm just trying to explain kind of maybe it's because he's sort of like a half-breed. Because Rhea is not necessarily like a human that was given godly powers, and I don't think any of the characters have been had half have god blood being
right.
whatever.
That is all true, but I'm just saying, aesthetically speaking, it's hideous.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know why they went with
I
that
agree
color.
with you. I agree with you that big time.
Like,
I don't like how it looks.
What? Like, why would they make the Avatar the main freaking character that we have to look at 24/7 while playing this game, but ugly like that? I don't understand.
Mitra, come on, stop missing. That eye is slowing you down.
Like at that rate, I would have wished that they allowed customization. I was like, oh no, customization. Okay, this character must actually be pretty damn cool or important and actually do stuff.
You know, that
what
makes
happens?
Me think, you know, if
the character does jack shit.
You know, if they did have a custom character thing, you imagine if you had the ability to change the color of the hair, and then the color of the hair just got inverted.
I mean, that wouldn't be horrible on certain colors, but
you know, they could be creative like that. That doesn't require them to be like super complex with each color. Just invert the color, and then boom, you have your transformation dealio.
Yeah, and then I was like, but that's not what I chose.
Nintendo's like, too bad. There we go. Ooh,
Can't
111.
afford to lose.
Okay, that's fine. Another door key. I don't care about door keys. A training bow. Who even uses training bows at a time like this? Okay.
Give it to Ash.
He's already using one. I think anyway. No, it's an iron bow. Okay, I'll give it to Ash then. Ash is here to carry the supplies. That is what he's here for. Alright, cool. Can I crit? No. I'm gonna be running out of magic pretty soon.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Like, it's so Byleth looked at his former student and told him plainly to the face, "Congratulations, you're now my bitch."
No, you're the resident butt monkey. That's what you are.
Not even that. The butt monkey is Sylvain.
Oh no, I've been afflicted with status downgrade again. Ooh, 19 damage. I'd be afraid if I didn't dodge it.
I'll call an ambulance.
But not
Not
for me! This guy with a gun coming out of nowhere. No, wait, no, because guns don't exist. He just has a little mini bow that comes out of his shirt. Oh man, that's actually pretty funny. Okay, watch as Annette solos everyone in an awesome fashion. Yeah.
So your precious waifu is gonna take on all those guys all by herself
Yep, it's what she's trained for.
at the same time.
Yep. I taught her well.
How does it feel to be cucked like that?
Hey, we agreed upon it.
Very,
Actually,
very alone.
it was my idea. It was actually my idea.
Damn.
I'm gonna go pass out now.
Fortnite goes down.
Time to pass out.
Okay, later, Brian.
Alright, fuck out of here.
Alright, this is like the second time I've been hit with these gambits. I got hit a third time. Wow, this is the most I've been hit with gambits of a 35% chance in any map ever. And they're still failing to kill
The
me.
gambit by a skilled opponent.
Look at that. Look at that. Awesome defense. And she's not even wearing full armor. How
So you're saying you sent her to take all those guys all at once,
Yep.
and she's only half dressed.
Yep.
You monster.
She can handle herself. Look at that. 1 damage.
I suppose you would know.
Oh, I do know.
Close one.
Intimately.
Lightning.
Uh-uh.
Oh, so close to getting leveled up. Oh, 19 damage. Okay, that actually might be a problem. If I didn't dodge it. Okay. Ooh, okay. I think this will actually grant my level up. Yeah, just summon lightning from the sky in it. Yeah, level up. Awesome. HP, resistance went up, and speed.
Magic.
Yeah, the magic is pretty much just going to be there to augment all that long distance axing. Alright, cool. Let's throw his javelin. Hopefully he doesn't miss this time. That's a 100% chance. He can't possibly miss.
Missed.
I disposed of
No, do what happens in Conquest and have the enemy who's buddied up with another character jump in and take the blow for it. Yeah, I'm not afraid of you guys. I'm just gonna go heal myself. There we go. Alright, so Gylith, yeah, might as well just finish this dude up. Oh wow, I missed. There we go. Okay, good. I thought we were gonna be doing this forever. Oof, okay.
another victory.
Dunzo. Okay, so I don't have to worry about these guys anymore. And do I heal? Do I even bother healing? Oh, restore. Yeah, I might as well do restore. Yeah, let's do that. I got 20 of those. Cool. Gotta level up on that one. Oh yeah, health and magic.
Everyone's good.
Alright, cool. I'm pretty much set to go. Okay, we got the bandit here. He's gonna die. Hoya! Perfect, okay. Everyone's gonna be pretty much sent to go die if they attack her. Oh, okay, he's going for Dimitri. Good luck with that. His one eye helped him to dodge that.
No, his mind's eye helped him dodge it.
Okay, Dimitri, we get it. You're still awesome. Okay, we got the bandit. Oh, failing to hit us yet again. Oh, how cute. This guy's gonna die.
Honestly, every time I see a character with missing an eye, I think back to the line from 300.
Can't afford to lose.
What happened there?
It's like so the narrator lost his eye during one of the battles, right?
Yeah.
And so Leonidas walks up to him before the next one. Like how's your injury there? Are you well? And it's like, hardly, my lord. 'Tis just an eye. The gods saw fit to grace me with a spare. It's like that's so cheesy, but it's actually really fucking badass. Just saying. I love it.
Better or worse than just the people from Naruto grabbing eyeballs and shoving
That's
in
so
their eye?
fucking stupid. That's so stupid.
Thank you.
I
That's so
never
stupid.
understood that. It's like, there's nerve points, right? You can't just like slide it in
Like,
your eyeball.
It at least those moments made sense when there was a medical ninja involved transplanting it.
Yeah.
When it involved an actual transplant process. The moment Madara just started pulling eyes out of people left and right to put it into his own socket, that was fucking stupid. It was like, you can tell Kishimoto was running out of ideas then.
It's like, how do I get the eye inside without having medical ninjas? Just slide it in.
6 paths power, regeneration, Senju DNA, or rather Hashirama DNA.
Gotta love it when that's the answer to everything.
Hashirama cells to fix everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the nanomachines.
Yeah. It's the nanomachines of the ninja world. Just one dude cells, yeah.
Yeah, that's almost like the whatchamacallit, the answer for the answer to everything in Dragon Ball, which is the Dragon Balls. Got a problem? Use the Dragon Balls. Dragon Balls don't help you. Get stronger balls. Yeah.
I would say there isn't really an equivalent between that and something from Dragon Ball. Like, I know there's like another series I've watched that has something as much of a cop out as something like Hashirama cells, where it's just like we need something to hand wave, this nonsense. The Dragon Balls aren't something to hand wave. The Dragon Balls are literally just a plot device. The Hashirama cells in Naruto, that was quite literally just something to hand wave anything going on. Like, oh, why is he so strong? Oh, Hashirama cells. Why is he able to use this, technique that literally, removes the ability to use that and other jutsu again of Hashirama cells. Why is this guy still alive after he got crushed in half? Oh, Hashirama cells. It's like, cool. nano machine, son.
Pretty much. And recover. Heal, fire, Nosferatu. There we go. Equip that. Yeah. Did they also forget that the Sharingan was a copy ability? I feel like that also got forgotten.
No, they didn't forget. It's just that there was, by the point where there were more Sharingans around, there wasn't anything that it could copy because everything that was being used for Kekkei Genkai, which the Sharingan explicitly can't copy.
Convenient. Ooh, nice. That's a really good.
Also, there was the whole thing about the Sharingan evolved to a level where it had its own unique abilities per user. And those abilities were fucking ridiculous. They were so overpowered that the one clan that was said to be second in the Leaf Village was actually really top dog, like the entire time. At least according to the fans, but yeah. It was like, guys, remember when the Byakugan was supposed to be the most powerful thing in the Leaf Village?
Not anymore.
It's like, hey, fans, you remember when the Byakugan was supposed to be the most powerful thing in the Leaf Village, right? It was when. It's like several characters said it was superior to the Sharingan, but then we never got any other Hyuga characters after that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I actually just thought that.
Yeah, we never got other Hyuga characters to actually bring credence to that statement. So instead, what did we get for a main character? Uchiha. What do we get for two of the main villains? Uchihas. Who was the rival to the most powerful shinobi in the entire world? Oh, an Uchiha. So you better make sure he's powerful enough to actually back up all those claims.
Mm-hmm.
But then they tried to fix the Byakugan later by making the Otsutsuki, and that doesn't work. It's too late. The damage is done already.
Well done.
Damn, man.
Well, we're
Can you imagine if Hinata was actually one of the main characters that whole time, or even Neji?
She would have hooked up with Naruto in the show instead of having a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have happened, and it would probably been written better because they would have planned for that.
Yeah. Too bad the creator had made Sakura first.
Which, again, I've said this many times before. It's not a good. Sakura was handled really, really bad a lot of the time.
Yeah, she was. Like, she had so much potential, and the beginning of Shippuden made it look like she was going to actually live out the potential, but then they put her right back to being useless again, and then they gave us a cop-out explanation like, oh, she's been holding back this whole time trying to fight S-level threats because she's trying to master this jutsu that her teacher told her to do.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody that wrote themselves in a corner. I'm like, wait a minute. It's like, wait a minute, I have Sakura. What am I doing? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because on paper and just seeing what she's done, I like the character. I don't hate her.
I don't hate her either. Just it's one of those situations where you're like, man, I wish there could have been more. Yeah.
Right. I do agree that she's pretty annoying early on, but honestly, so is Naruto.
Yeah, but we actually wanted to see Naruto go places.
Yeah, because he's the title character and everything. But you already know from the first episode he's got problems, right?
Definitely.
So it's like there's at least something for that. Whereas Sakura's just annoying.
She had absolutely nothing to really lose. I think she's the character with the least amount of loss in the entire. Out of every character that you see in there, she has her family alive. She pretty much had everything she needed in order to be a ninja and all that stuff. She didn't have to suffer like her teacher. Yeah, her teacher got hurt and all that stuff, but she never lost her teacher like Shikamaru did. And
Shikamaru was such a good character. Shikamaru is honestly like my second or third favorite character.
He is definitely my first one. Shikamaru, I love that character so much. He's a.
I mean, he would be first if Itachi didn't exist.
With BS powers and all, even with the BS powers they gave him during the reanimation arc.
5 years ago.
I think that's fine. Like Itachi hinted at that with the whole power cliff thing when he was first introduced. Right? And it's like, okay, so there's like another level above everything that we already knew. It's like, holy shit. Right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, alright, yeah. And like he had the right amount of, he had the right kind of like hype and build up. What was being Sasuke's whole motivation, you always see a silhouette of him and his eyes. It's like, oh man, who is this guy, right? And then like he finally shows up right after Orochimaru had destroyed the village. And it's just like, oh, it's like, who are these two with the weird ass looking coats? And then suddenly you see Ashari like, oh my gosh, what is this? And he just wrecks Kakashi.
The lords from the western
he wrecks all of it. The best part is when Kurenai has to attack him.
Oh, man. Well, speaking of
it's like, oh yeah,
speaking of edgy, we have the end of the chapter with Mr. Edgy here being like, you guys, I thought you were dead. And everyone's like, nah, bruh, we were hiding in our bunkers for all those years because we made a promise.
We hid ourselves in order to repair ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Some of us took a little longer than others, but we got some good news. Ash brought the tacos. And Ash is like, wait, I was supposed to bring tacos?
That's okay, we're going to Dairy Queen!
Oh man, you just got me thinking that Gilbert has the voice of Nappa.
God damn it, Nappa.
Hey, Dimitri, stop looking so dead.
I do like Dimitri's outfit, though. I think it's really cool. He definitely had the better post TimeSkip chain out of the three lords.
Can we just reaffirm that Claude got the least amount of it?
Any of us here are suggesting anything that extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean, Claude looks. All they did with Claude is make him buffer
and slap a beard on.
Please.
Yeah.
Join me inside the monastery.
And granted, Claude's just just like in the pre-TimeSkip, he's just chilling.
So nothing of value has changed for him.
For the past 5 years.
Yeah.
So let us just appreciate.
I don't understand why. According to most YouTube videos that I watch talk about this, just on my own time, apparently Golden Deer is the one everybody likes.
Oh, they were the meme team for that reason.
Okay, yeah. They were saying stuff like that. Yeah, the meme. Yeah.
Yeah, because before the game came out, all the FE fans were all like, "Oh, this." They all kind of converged together, and then they had this consensus that we're going to pick one house, and we're all gonna like it. And before the game came out, and they showed all the houses, somebody just out of nowhere was like, "That one." And everyone just fell into suit, and they were like, "Okay, I guess we're doing this now." And
I mean, it has good characters in there, but it's just kind of
Leone.
I mean, from what little I know of Leone's actually not bad, but definitely doesn't help with the amount of times that. Well, actually, so apparently she actually doesn't talk about Gerald nonstop. It's just her most infamous moment is, I think, the B support, which is like, after Gerald's died and she berates Violet for not knowing anything about him and something else or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we get it. Like, she looks up to the dude. He's her inspiration for becoming a mercenary, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool, yeah, that's fine. And like one of her endings is that she actually takes over Gerald's mercenary band. So like, okay, that's cool.
That's one of the better.
I do like her.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I do like her post TimeSkip design though.
Yeah, the longer hair really suits her
really
better.
Cute.
Yeah, the longer hair is better.
That short hair was not doing her any favors. Yeah.
The decision has been made.
I will say though, I think unless I could be corrected later down the line, but I do believe that Leone has probably the better endings when you're playing on the Blue Lion route, purely because of what they give her at the very end, which is she ends up fulfilling her dream of succeeding. What's her name? Depending on who you marry her with, that might change slightly. But I think the worst ending possible is from the Golden Deer one, because it does specifically say that she ends up, I think, trying it and failing, and then owing so much money to all these people that she was drinking from, which honestly feels so anti her character, considering that a lot of her quotes were like she doesn't like to be wasteful. So then, like,
yeah, because she comes from a poor background, right? Like she basically came from like the gutters, from like a small ass village.
Yeah, and so
right?
to find out that she's an alcoholic that doesn't.
She borrowed a shit ton of money from that village to get out of the village.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, she is in debt already. It's just that, if she doesn't achieve her dream, if she doesn't have a way to really pay that back.
Yeah, but I'm more talking about like the bar. They lean specifically on the fact that she doesn't pay her bar tabs, and she gets drunk out often.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's what it was talking
what
about.
the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like it felt that ending felt really weird considering the type of character they built her up to be.
That does sound pretty disingenuous. Yeah, granted, like. Another one of her endings is that she can end up as the queen of the fucking country.
Well, because of
Claude.
Yeah.
No, Claude.
Oh yeah.
Never mind.
If she has a paired ending with Claude, she becomes queen, his queen consort or whatever.
But wait a minute.
And it goes back home as royalty.
But wait a minute. She goes back home alone, right? Because Claude just yeets out.
Yeah.
So
she's still now the crown ruler.
That's one way. That's one way for you to cheat the system. Just like that's a life hack. That's a life hack right there. Got debts? Become the queen of the country, and you have no more debts.
Take over the government.
You can't owe anything to the government when you are the government.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna skip this because there's no bearing.
I am the Senate.
Oh man, that's pretty funny. But yeah, you look up some of those
TV tropes.
Look up some of those endings, or like there's like a Wikipedia page to all the endings, but like one of
there's also YouTube videos showing all of it too.
Yeah, but it's faster to read it when you just look up endings on Wikipedia, and then they're all just chronologically ordered or alphabetically ordered. So there's that. Hey, it's Gyla's birthday. You got a gift from Gilbert.
But is it his actual birthday?
I don't know. Maybe his dad lied about his actual date of birth.
He did, yeah.
So
whatever day you pick is the fake birthday.
But what if you pick the actually real birthday?
And I were worried about you.
I have no idea, but I do know that the actual birthday is known.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what it was, but you can look it up online. Hell, TV Tropes even has it listed on his character on his character folder.
Yeah, I also, for some odd reason, this is me looking at the adult characters here. I've gotten so somewhat spoiled because then as a young kid, you know, you look at all the adult characters, and then when you have a time skip of any some sorts, the adult characters rarely change. I got so used to that. So when stuff like Dragon Ball GT happened, and the characters like visually aged to the point where they look kind of like, oh, they don't look as cool.
I actually like that. I really like that.
Well, I'm kind of split on it.
I like it now. I hated it back then because, like, you know, it's just more useless now. Okay, cool. But then I was like, well, they've always been useless. So, but like, I liked that. Like, holy shit! Like, old man Krillin. I liked that. You know.
Well, the main reason why I didn't like that back then was, I didn't really look at it from being useless. It felt like, man, you know, it's kind of like an end of life deal. You never really associate with characters on TV. Like, you get that with actors because actors age. You know, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But when it comes to anime, a lot of times they tend to just have the adults kind of just be the way they are. And I was like, okay, if you're gonna have a long running franchise with characters, I guess that makes sense. But when you
unless you're Pokemon, then nobody ages.
True, but my main point I'm trying to make is it just feels kind of sad when you see these characters age that way because you like, oh, they're never supposed to age. I'm supposed to die first.
I really like that they aged though.
Nowadays I'm more of like, okay, I guess that makes sense. I'm not too mad about it. But it is something that from time to time it pops up and like, it kind of irks me a little bit, but I'm not going to be as devastated. People do get older after a while. You know, think about this way.
Unless their name is Keanu Reeves.
Well, he's discovered the secret to immortality. But, you know, it's like at one point, think about it this way, like one point when Goku is actually like in his 80s, and you could see that, you know, he's not as strong as he used to be. And then you're like, whoa.
Well, Goku's never gonna grow old. He's a Saiyan.
Yeah, but I'm more putting that as like into perspective. Like, you know, a character that you grew up with, you've seen all the adventures they've gone through, and then now, 30 years later, you see that character as you know, old and not as strong as they could have been or used to be.
Oh, like Naruto.
Yeah, like, well.
I'm sorry. I mean, like Boruto's dad.
Boruto's dad. Wait, Naruto got power gripped?
Dude, have you?
No.
So
haven't.
Yes and no. Yes and no. See, so presentation matters.
Would it help if I brewed him a nice
cup of tea? Presentation. It seems like he got weaker. Like Sasuke got weaker.
Yeah.
In actuality, no, they did get stronger, but the fact that they're constantly being put up against characters that just completely negate everything that they can actually do makes it really annoying to actually watch them and do anything. Because like, oh yeah, so you know how we have this world with this really fantastical power system that can literally be anything we want based around 5 elements and actually 9 like 9 or like 10 elements because of combinations and such. Let's get rid of all that because that's too powerful. Let's just have every villain absorb it now.
Oof.
Like, why? Like, I mean, I get it. Taijutsu's cool and all, but like, if you're just gonna turn it into discount Dragon Ball Z, like, what the fuck's even the point? I mean, the Taijutsu moments have like, the moments that involve Naruto and Sasuke have been cool. Here's the problem, though. They're not the focus character of the show. So all those cool moments are going to what's technically supposed to be supporting characters. Instead of, the main characters. And then the main characters are involved in the same fucking battles. And I'm just like, they're fucking 12. What are they doing? fighting space aliens.
It's
that
the
can
it's the
destroy
Goten and
planets.
Trunks problem.
They're fucking 12.
It's the Goten and Trunks problem.
No, it's not even that. It's Goten and Trunks at least had some bit of a explanation behind it beforehand. Boruto was like, okay, yeah, so he's a natural born prodigy. He has 3 nature releases, at his age without really any training. Okay, bullshit OP, overpowered OC fucking fanfic character is now a legitimate character, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But then he still loses to like everybody, and he's this insufferable little twat. and it's cool if you want to make your main character, an insufferable twat. That just means you're going to have actual, character development. But you can't show us what it's going to be and then show us something else and only have it be that something else in the most annoying, obnoxious way possible. Right?
Yeah.
And then to top it off, they're like, oh yeah, he could also do all these things. He's super special. He's super skilled. Why is he such a pussy then?
I think it's their attempt to try to make him more down to earth. Like, oh yeah, he can still lose, but it's at the expense of you. They're asking too much suspension of disbelief.
Not even that. They literally made a fan fiction character, and then he's just being thrown into these situations that it's like going into a campaign of D&D with a newly rolled level 2 character. But all the enemies in the dungeons you're fighting are level 15.
Right.
And you have to be carried by two characters that your DM threw in there that are level 20.
DM, Dungeon Master. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, it's like you gather a bunch of friends. You roll up a couple of level 3 characters to start off, right?
Yeah.
You got Boruto, who's got literally every nature transformation. You got Sarada, who's got the Shine. You've got Mitsuki, who's got a Sage mode. Okay, yeah, let's start off with some level 3 characters and just start role playing. But what's this? Oh, new encounter. So yeah, these enemies are level 15 with a challenge rating of 5. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry, you won't die. I've got something to help you out. So here's 2 NPCs at level 20. All right, they're capped out. Don't worry. They'll make sure you don't die in these. And that's all the interesting things. The best parts of the show is the creator is basically just a game of D&D where the dungeon master is playing the game and not the players. That's basically all it is.
Do people?
I was like, why do these characters exist? Why didn't they just make it proper part 3? They could have had these characters exist in part 3. Just don't make them the focus character. What the fuck's going on?
Who's actually responsible for the oh cool, I got the quest done. Who's actually responsible for keeping the Naruto series going? Is it the I don't think the creator actually wants to.
Not Kishimoto. It's his understudy.
Okay, why?
I don't remember what his name is, but Kishimoto is involved, just like how Toriyama is involved with Super, right?
Yeah.
Might be a little bit more. Actually, no. He's only partially involved, if I remember correctly, unless something changed in the last couple of years. But he's He's involved. Obviously, it is his creation still, right?
Yeah.
It's just somebody else is continuing it. His understudy, the dude that helped him draw, like near like in the later half of the series, right?
What is? Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. I saw something. I saw that character just sliding at the from the left for a second. Okay, go on.
And but yeah, like the Boruto was not Kishimoto's idea primarily. Like he gave them the okay, and like I think gave them like a couple of like pieces to like work from and go from there. I know Kishimoto was responsible for the first Boruto movies. I'm pretty sure.
I need a favor.
But yeah.
I think if we were in a world where Boruto never existed, we would I don't think we'd be missing.
We'd be clamoring for more.
Really?
we'd be clamoring for more Naruto because while it did end, it's like, but we want more. Like we don't like when things end, even though things ending is like one of the best things about long running series, having them actually reach an ending. Especially where it ended with Naruto becoming Hokage and ending up with Hinata, like that was awesome. Like that's like all 12. That's all 14-year-old me wanted when I was watching the show growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want to see Naruto become Hokage. I want to see him end up with Hinata because Sakura sucks.
Even at that age, you knew. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, Hinata was my favorite at the time, at least from that anime.
I told you who my favorite. It's hard to say waifu because they're underage at that point, but
you can say it. Whatever. It's anime. No one cares.
Okay. Was it for a time? I thought it was going to be Sakura when I joined into the Naruto series.
Oh yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was like, it's so obvious that he's going to end up with Sakura, right?
Yeah.
Even though we've got Hinata right there, but then came the moment in my was it sophomore year of high school?
Yeah.
I think it was my sophomore year of high school. Yeah, my sophomore year of high school. One of my buddies was reading the manga as it came out, right, in class.
Yeah.
And then he like called me over to prove a point, which was that one panel. It's like, I love you, Naruto. It's like, Sakura, I hate people who lie to themselves. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, that was like the last thing I heard about the manga until Neji died.
Yeah. I mean, well, so here's the thing. I was going in hoping that it would be Sakura, but then I didn't like Hinata early on. It was because I only watched the dub. Like I know who haters, the subs are better than dubs. But
both of them were fine in dub. They were still, getting their bearings on the character at the time.
True, but the thing is, because I watched starting from part 1, and this was me. I didn't jump into the Naruto hype until when I started college. So I had a lot of material to go through, and I took the chance. I took the chance with the show because at the time Dragon Ball was my only one, and that was during the drought of nothing to watch or nothing new happening with the series. So I wanted to find another anime, and that's kind of the reason why Naruto became that for me. But in terms of who I thought was gonna be cool and all that, I was like, okay, Sakura looks cool from a design standpoint. I think she could probably be that. And no, so then I saw Hinata. Right? Hinata's voice was kind of annoying, and plus I didn't really like the character in part 1 very much. I honestly,
understandable. Yeah, I didn't really get her either at the time, but I thought she was cute.
But the character, I did feel completely both sad and also some kind of respect for was 1010.
I knew it was gonna be 1010. I knew you were gonna say 1010 when you was like, you want to know who my favorite at the time was? Like, I was like, oh, it's gonna be 1010, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, ain't no way it's gonna be Eno.
No, Eno.
So like, it's gotta be 1010 or Tamari.
I wanted to like Tamari. I really wanted to like Tamari, but she just did not exist a lot for me to have moments to like look back at. She was cool. She did a lot of cool things. And nothing against the character, but she was not around enough for me to be like, oh yeah, 'cause she was specifically linked to I'm forgetting his name, Mr. Sand Guy. Gara, yeah, Gara. There's so many names in that show. Yeah, but yeah, Gara
was one of my favorite characters.
But yeah, that was the reason for tomorrow. But the reason why I went with Tenten is because the show, the universe that she lives in. Huh? Oh yeah, she has a good design.
She has a really cute design.
Very cute design.
Yeah.
I like the personality, and I honestly feel like she is a character that knows the entire universe is out to get her.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I definitely would have liked her more if her first couple debuts weren't so bad. Like,
she starts the entire series thinking that she's so awesome because she's
and then she gets bodied.
Yeah, well, no, her entire stick was that our team has a Hyuga member. He's gonna totally carry for us.
Well, it's not just that. Like she prides herself as a weapons specialist, and she aspires to be, as greatly known as one of the Sanin. I was like, okay,
yeah,
Whereas Lee's just like, I want to prove that I can be a ninja. Cool. Neji is like, I was like, I'm here because I have to be. Because he's a slave. Right? But it's just like, okay, yeah, cool. But like, Neji's like literally the strongest Hyuga to exist.
Mm.
And then, or rather, he had the greatest potential of any of the existing Hyugas.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And unfortunately for him, he was born, his father was born like 1 minute late. So
and they got a clock for that.
Being put into the branch family instead of the main family, right?
Yeah.
But but Team Guy was, they were the senpais, right? They were the sophomores to Naruto's class of freshmen, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were like the sophomore or the juniors to their freshmen, and so I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So you've got this team who's already been a team for literally over a year already, and they've got the the goofiest looking guy just trounced Sasuke. Okay, it's like, and by extension Naruto, but like that doesn't really, nobody cares about that. And then and this other dude's got freaky eyes also. What the fuck is up with that?
Oh, okay. I don't. Sorry. I have not seen Balthus's TimeSkip in such a long time. He looks pretty ugly.
Well, what the fuck?
No morbid talk allowed.
That is disgusting.
Yeah,
put him back in his freaking coat.
I forgot just how ugly he looks with that haircut.
So, the hair's not the problem. It's his outfit.
Yeah, that too.
Like the hair still works with his previous outfit. The frickin' school uniform that's like just the school jacket.
Let me see how that looks now that you brought that up, because I can change that. Let me see, because that combination looks ugly. It looks butt ugly. I forgot how Balthus looked like that. Let me where's that? Balthus, you need to change your clothes. Hold on, let me see. How do I do that? There's a menu for that. Roster. Where's Balthus at? Okay, Balthus. I know there's a place to do that. Let's see. Where's that? It's not here. Oh, I'm in the wrong dorm, aren't I?
You might be.
Because I need the one with Sothis in the room. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, this is definitely not my room. Hold on.
Upstairs, I think.
Yeah, it's over here. It's over here. It's by the yeah, there's the journal. Okay. 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 Unit appearance. Here we go. Where's both this at?
Probably further down.
Attire.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. No, that's the younger. Cause this is how you look.
Academy.
Let's see that. Okay, where's the academy at?
At the top.
Oh, there you go, academy. But that gets rid of his long hair. Let's see. So
You want his long hair?
Yeah, let's see. I want to at least see if it works with the better one. So servant's attire, classic.
Okay.
Classic. Let's see. That's a weird look for. That looks like he just woke up for his morning shift. Okay. What's custom? Oh, just gray. Okay, that doesn't work. I don't think. Let me see. What's summer wear? Older. I mean, that looks better. It looks better. Let's see. What about evening wear?
Oh God.
Huh.
Oh, never mind. That's just a more formal outfit. I don't think a formal attire fits him.
Nah, it doesn't.
I don't care if he's friends with Hilda's brother. He needs to look wild. That's the whole point of his character of his character's appearance.
Yeah, because he, I don't know, because he looks younger here.
Not by a whole lot, but like.
Nah, you're gonna look like the TimeSkip never affected you. You look better with this. You look better like this.
I hate like that. That's such a better look than whatever the fuck they put him in post TimeSkip. Like some of them, like some of the characters look really great.
Constance looks good. Well, look at Constance looks pretty good.
Yeah, but then like other characters just look hideous. It's just like I don't like. It's like the creators drew lots to figure out who's gonna look good and who's not.
But yeah,
and just went with. Yeah.
Happy looks okay.
Happy's is all right. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's not. I'd say it's inoffensive.
Yuri just looks.
I definitely think I like her original uniform better though. But yeah,
Yuri looks like they cranked up the androgynous by a little bit more.
Yeah.
See,
that's
Anna.
Fine.
Anna never ages.
Whatever.
Anna never ages, as we know.
It's like Anna has been in every game.
We got Mr. Body Pillow over here. He looks just as boring as before. Yeah.
I mean, at least he looks like he's geared for battle and stuff now, right?
Flame never grew up. She's of
course, because she's a dragon.
She's still small girl. Oh, so this is Leone here.
She's still a dragon.
Leone, I believe we already mentioned that. What was it?
Definitely one of the best post TimeSkip looks.
Yeah. Definitely like the orange. Yeah. Hilda, obviously, I think they really all went all out with Hilda here. I think they knew Hilda was gonna be one of those characters that people liked.
I mean, she had the twin tails first, so yeah. Of course, people are gonna look at her.
Yeah. So I like the character.
She doesn't have the twin tails now, but yeah.
Hilda, not much really changed with her. It's just she's more in a happy.
Marianne.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marianne is no longer terminally depressed. Yeah.
And in Lysithea, it just looks like she got longer hair. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
just waiting for that shortened lifespan to end.
Yeah, and in this dude,
no one gives a shit.
Yeah. I wanted to be very nice about it, but he's probably just like a couple levels below Ash in terms of what is it? Raphael looks pretty good. You know, you graduate from being a big boy to a big beefy boy. So, you know,
I don't know. I think I kind of liked how he had a shirt too small for him.
Well, that doesn't scream intimidating as an adult. I'll say that much. But I do like his design. I do like his design. It
They
looks
took
really
away his comedic look
cool. Hey, but
and
his
gave
back's
him a
exposed.
normal look.
But yeah, I like that one. Petra's design. dig
Petra,
it. I dig
Petra's
it.
design is amazing in both. She's honestly, I think, my favorite character design-wise.
There's a lot going on with this outfit.
Unfortunately, she's kind of flat as a character, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just like you have such a promising character with so much potential for intrigue and turmoil, and it's just like, no, I'm pretty cool with everything that's going on right now. I don't mind. Yeah, no, I don't hate you guys. No, it's like I understand your country enslaved mine, but we attacked first. That's all right. And plus, you're not the actual people that did it. You're looking to change that. So you're
She's that person that honestly believes that Han Solo shot first.
who? What? Dorothea or Petra?
Petra.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, Han did shoot first. I don't know. No amount of awkward edits is going to change that fact.
So we got Dorothea. I believe that she was considered unanimously the best girl of the game, even before it came out.
Yeah.
Because the JoJo hat, that was all that was saving her. Now she got rid of it, and she looks good.
Yeah.
She looks good.
I mean, she's an opera singer, right? So makes sense that her outfit would look like that. So yeah.
Then we got Bernie here, which I dig the shorter hair, or the more.
It's all right.
The less. What's the word for it? Messy hair. Yeah, less messy hair. I like it. I dig it.
I think both looks are fine. I don't think they're outstanding, but yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, her regular outfit really does.
Granted,
feel
I'm
like
not a fan of Bernadetta too much. Like she's funny.
She's fine. I agree with that. She's fine. She's fine.
Gaspar definitely looks better in the post time skip.
Yeah, I just wish his personality was better. That's the only thing that lacks.
He's just the boisterous bruiser of the group.
Yeah.
That's he's the shonen protagonist.
Except he's not the protagonist.
Exactly.
So we got the rivaled Edo guard here. I love his response. I love his reasoning for joining our team. By the way, we're ending the episode very soon, so I'm just going through this since we brought up time skips. Felt relevant. Was it this guy here? What's his name again? Ferdinand.
Ferdinand.
Yeah, so Ferdinand, I love his reasoning for joining your side. He's like, I completely dropped my entire loyalty that I had for Edelgard and all of my status over there because I don't feel what she's doing is okay. I'm like, oh, okay, how nice of you. So did you bring any people with you? No, I just came alone. Nobody from my side.
Yeah, honestly, I think the biggest appeal of this game is actually not all the students.
Involves the main core of the cast.
Yeah, because if you recruit all the students, then suddenly the two other house leaders just have a bunch of generics, and it's just like they're like, what's the where is the emotional narrative pull here? It's just two faceless armies, and you with an entire school of unique faces.
Yeah,
it's like.
Well, that's not going to happen in everyone's first playthrough.
At least on a first playthrough, I don't think you should recruit multiple characters from the other houses.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your base roster and recruit the teachers, right?
Yeah.
The other church characters like Shamir and I guess Manuela.
Manuela, yeah.
And get Sedith.
Sedith. Yeah, get
as Wyvern Rider.
Get Sedith.
But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, be sure to get Sedith.
Ingrid's design was pretty good. I like it. Looks very reminiscent of other Pegasus Knights. Just shorter hair.
My biggest problem for her specifically is just she is deadpan. Just don't like it. I just don't like. She's a very boring character for me. That's just how I feel.
Ingrid's part of Blue Lions, right?
Yeah, she is.
Or was she part of?
No, she's the
or
core
was she
Blue
part
Lions.
of Black Sheep?
No, she's
Okay,
core Blue
okay.
Lions. Yeah.
Okay, so she's the one that embarrasses Sylvain. Then okay.
Yeah. See, as we get to the Blue Lions, future people, as we leave the other classes and all that, I will say though that to answer the question or the statement that you had earlier, I do get a kick out of just seeing the reasoning why a lot of these people decide to join you, and I give the game extra kudos for voicing those lines. They could have easily just not chose to do it, but they voiced
especially with how flimsy a lot of them are.
Yeah,
it's just kind of like, oh yeah, no, I can no longer stand for what they're doing. I do not agree with what they're doing as right. It's even worse with the Black Eagles when you choose the church route instead, because it's just like, oh yeah, so here's the class that you've been teaching, and you're the house leader and all, and they're like, Professor, kill Edelgard. Like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. So you would betray me too? And then the rest of the class just runs up behind you. It's like,
well, you
okay.
think for us.
It's just like, well, don't all run up at once, I guess.
Aside from these four here who don't get any proper introduction, they supposedly.
Yeah, honestly, I don't see why they implemented the DLC like that.
Supposedly, this is how I view it. If you're doing an all recruit run, this is how I vision it. Everybody from every class made that same promise that they would show up at a specific amount of time at that church, and it just so happened to coincide with the fact that Guy awakened. Okay, and these four people here are just kind of like, hey, what's up, man? We made that promise too. Now we're gonna go back down underneath the church because we apparently we were never affected by it. Because you go down there and they're not even suffering like the people, like the church. Because those four people here are from the bottom.
They were already suffering their backs.
So reason why I'm going through this is because I wanted to just speed through everyone's reasoning. So Anna, she's in it for the money. Cyro,
obviously, Anna doesn't matter.
She's going to support the good guys because if she's living in a evil society, she won't be making that much money. Let's just be fair about that. Cyro's here because he needs he needs his waifu. Shamir is here for contractual obligation. Catherine also wants her body pillow. Gilbert is here because he's loyal. Manuela's here because she's
Gilbert
loyal.
is the replacement of Dedue, though. By the way, he literally replaces Dedue in the TimeSkip.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, there's a chance you can actually lose Dedue if you don't do his paralogue.
Yeah, I think that's the only character in the game that happens. If you have to do that.
Yeah. And so Gilbert is basically just there to replace Dedue as far as a unit goes.
Okay. Manuela is also, I believe, loyal. Flane and Sedith because they got to support their green-haired compatriot.
They're all dragons.
Yeah, Leone. I'm more getting on the reasoning for why they're on the blue side. Leone is here because reasons. Support the work cause, I guess. Hilda's here for probably the same reason. Same,
I'm kind of surprised that they made the right hand person recruitable. So, from it. You can't recruit Dedue and you can't recruit Hubert. Why did they make Hilda? I mean, granted, Hilda's not actually Claude's retainer or anything like that, but she I know she serves as his number 2 in that campaign, and if you don't recruit her, she is there specifically disregarding his orders to retreat and dies for him. So it's why not just make her his canon love interest and just actually make her just the actual de facto number 2 there, the other two houses, right?
Because at that point, now you kind of have to ship her with Balthus at this point, because Balthus and her kind of have a thing. Anyway, so
Why? Because Malthus is buddies with her brother.
Yeah.
With her unseen brother.
yeah, her unseen brother.
That she mentions like all the fucking time.
Yeah. Marianne, she's here because she wants to overcome her shyness, and I guess being on Blue Lions is helpful. Lysithea wants to stick it to Edelgard. That's one of the biggest reasons why.
She wants to prove that she is the superior experiment.
Yes, the experiment 626.
Yes. I was not about to try and do Jumba's voice.
Jumba. No, you can do Pleakley. Oh! Just do
no, I'm not doing either of those.
All you gotta respond with is Hana means family. Oh, okay.
Family.
Okay, brief tangent. I know I want to go to
No
Stitch
one
soon.
gets that.
Brief tangent. Now that I brought up Stitch, do you remember watching the Stitch cartoon?
Yes.
Okay, there was one thing.
I liked some of it.
Same here, but there was one episode in particular that really irked me. Was when they actually went to the city, like in the States. I know Hawaii is a state, but I'm talking about like they went to a city in the United States. They traveled by plane to go there. And it was a big plot point for that episode that the moment Stitch saw all the huge buildings, his DNA or whatever the instincts he had to destroy started acting up on him. I'm like, what? I don't know how that's the case.
I guess because it's supposed to resemble,
his prime
space
directive.
Society.
I don't know, but that was the only thing that really bothered me. That was the only thing that bothered me. But anyway,
I don't think I ever watched that episode. But yeah, no.
It's technically canon. Technically.
Oh yeah. That like the whole show is canon. Yeah.
The last movie special.
How the How to Train Your Dragon show is canon to the reason.
So going back to what we have here, Ignatz is here because writing books. I have no real reason why he's here. Raphael obviously wants to be on the winning team. His reasoning, because I know he talks about his sister, who also isn't seen.
Ignatz ends up with if you support the two of them, I think.
Yeah, he ends up getting with his sister, which is weird, but
breaking the bro code right there.
The bro code, bro. You don't violate the bro code.
Granted, nobody breaks it as hard as Violet with Teen Romance.
Raphael,
bad.
I remember specifically his reasoning was that I only left my sister in the hands of like I think another person because I knew I had to be here. It's like what? It's okay. Petra, I've already told you before many times at work. I
already know Petra.
Yeah, Petra's here because she wants to stick it to Edelgard. I don't believe Edelgard's doing the right thing, and she will pay for what she did. Except, if she was probably winning, I'd probably be on that side. So,
I know Petra's motivations. She's my favorite character in the game.
Dorothea, she disagrees with Edelgard. Bernadetta is
basically all of the Black Eagles who.
Bernadette is only here because she likes Byleth. That's the only reason why. She only chose Blue Lions because Byleth is on Blue Lions, and he's the only one of the few people she actually trusts, based on the dialogues they have. Casper wants to just pick a fight with Edelgard because he wants to prove he's better.
Edelgard's strong.
Yeah, and so is Ferdinand because he wants to also stick it to her because she stripped him of everything. Ingrid, okay, now that we're getting here, Ingrid, still boring. Annette is still clumsy. Memes aside, because I know you want to just go ahead and bash her and all that stuff. I do like her design, her adult TimeSkip design. Let me just briefly.
What does her actual TimeSkip design look like?
Warrior. This is her actual design here. I think this is like.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
The orange.
Yeah, that's nice. I know she's supposed to be a mage, so yeah, that makes sense.
It's supposed to be. I know.
Supposed to be, yeah.
Actually, I'll keep that on for the rest of the bit because in battle she's wearing that monastery. Can I have her wearing? Oh, I can't even have her wearing the regular attire on horse. That'd be funny, but I guess you can't.
Nope. She's got to be combat ready.
Combat ready, yeah, ready to go. Okay, but yeah, and I like her design. It was one of the big reasons why I chose her to be the main waifu of the game. It was that, and I kind of got used to the whole clumsy personality bit. I don't know what her reasoning is for.
Bernadetta more of the clumsy type than her, though.
Yeah,
Or
but
is
you know what?
Bernadetta just shy?
Combination of the voicing, and the design did it for me. Like Bernadetta's too scaredy cat, in my opinion. Annette, at least when she's clumsy. Okay. She's like, I'm sorry, that type of thing.
Okay, so she's the cheery one, while Bernadetta is the shy, panicky one.
Yeah, exactly. So moving on, we got the car.
Yeah, I feel like people like Bernadetta more than that. And then Mercedes, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think Mercedes looked better with her pre-time skip look with the long hair over the shoulder,
let me see.
As opposed to looking like a nun.
Well, that's her academy.
Yeah,
this is her war. Yeah, her war.
Yeah, I definitely like that look better than that. She went from looking like a mom to looking like a nun.
Like a holy mom.
she went from looking like a mom to looking like a sister.
Oh.
We could put it that way. Because like her pre-time skip look, like she's got like the mom ponytail, right?
Yeah.
It was like over the shoulder, so it's not in the way of anything and not being tugged on.
What a difference
right?
it does. Yeah, I'll ruin that one then.
But then like post-time skip and now she's like got it all just like in a bun.
That's
underneath
what her
the veil.
actual class looks like?
Oh wow.
That's pretty nasty. I mean, sorry, I'm trying to compliment. That looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Sick nasty right there.
sick nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, that actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm keeping that.
Damn.
Yeah, that yeah.
that looks a little bit better than her normal
nun look.
post-time skip look.
Yeah. So we got Sylvain. Sylvain's kind of like the loose
No
pervert.
one cares about Sylvain.
Yeah, he's kind of whatever. Man, it says something that they put more time into the female characters than the male characters in terms of what they did with design.
I mean, Sylvain looks fine, but I honestly like the best thing about him is that support with Ingrid, where she points out all the people he's tried flirting with. But Ash, I think Ash actually has one of the better post-time skip looks for the males. Yeah. He actually looks, pretty decent.
And he's wearing blue, which is the
that's whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, he looks alright. Just again, it's the personality that kills it for me. He does not do it for me.
He had a bowl cut originally, right?
Yeah, he was very much so.
Yeah.
So we got Sasuke over here. We got Sasuke.
Felix, yeah. Felix looks fine. It's whatever. I don't remember too much what he looks like post pre-time skip, but it's like.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so not much different. Yeah, post time skip's definitely better. Yeah.
Yeah, I always call him Sasuke just because he's very. They gave him the edgy the edginess.
I mean, he's mostly there to try and keep Dimitri in check.
Mm-hmm.
Because he disagrees with how Dimitri, is like this two-faced monster.
Okay, so yeah, looking at him for his model here, yeah, Dimitri, awesome armor. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who he killed in order to get that armor to look as cool as he did, but damn.
I definitely love the cape though. I like the cape that he.
Oh, we do the
it's
cape.
Actually, one of the better looking capes, especially in the CG render of like him taking the crown or whatever, where he's like addressing his people like from the balcony. Like that render of the cape looks so good.
In battle. I love how.
And you also have his better hairstyle too.
Yeah, I could do that anytime I want. Yeah, for battle. The funny thing is, when you're playing the game before the events of him losing his eye, you can choose to have the eye patch on or off with this armor on. But you cannot do it.
Wow.
You cannot do it when he's when you're technically at the point he does lose his eye. You cannot magically spawn his eye back on. For some reason, they kept
That's
that.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That would have been funnier if you could still toggle that. It was like, hey guys, you did you know how he still has an eye in some of the other paths? It's because he didn't actually lose it in any of them.
I mean, aesthetically, there's a reason for it, but in story, they never.
He's going through a phase. That's all.
There's
he's suffering from Dorothea syndrome.
From aesthetically, it looks cool and all that, but in the story, they never reference that he lost his eye in such a manner that it affects what he does. Like you've pointed out at the beginning of this stream, that
right.
His accuracy is bad.
I mean, he's had 5 years to deal with it, so you know.
But better change that back. Oops. Yeah, there we go. But
definitely, he's definitely the best looking post TimeSkip for the moment.
Yeah.
Pre TimeSkip, he's definitely the worst one.
So we're gonna spend a little bit of time on Gyleth before we take off for the stream. So we got I've been using his war look, which is this, I guess.
Right.
Looks
yeah.
pretty good. This is
it's whatever. It reminds me of like Final Fantasy VIII, the Seed uniform. You know.
Yeah.
Ooh, that actually looks decent.
You could have it with and without the cloak, so you got that nice police officer.
I think it actually looks better like that.
With or without the cloak.
Oh, that's a different outfit entirely, isn't it? Okay, never mind. I thought you were still on the previous one.
No, they're the same one with or without the cloak.
No, I meant like from like the outfit you started in. I thought it was that one.
Oh.
Never mind, it's a different one.
Got the house loungewear. Okay, servant's attire, classic. What is this? Oh yeah, so just make everyone look like a butler.
The butler, yeah.
Summer wear. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the summer wear. Evening wear. That's what I was originally.
I mean,
wearing.
it's not horrible, but the colors are really fit.
The Sothis Regala. This is what we were talking about earlier. Not a big fan of how this looks.
That looks fine when you're playing female body.
Yeah. Do not like how it looks. Dancer ensemble.
Yeah. Also, something that looks fine on female violence.
Yeah. So I'm just.
It doesn't look horrible on male violence, but it's definitely better on the female.
I'm gonna stick with this for the rest. The academy wear, just with the hat, the nice JoJo hat.
No cape.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put the cape on.
Taking notes from whatever the
Dorothea.
Etna mode. No, because the cape. No capes.
No games. Oh yeah, and then you can the biggest feature. You can put glasses on him. So you can.
Oh, look out, everybody! You've got a Persona character on your hands.
Yeah, just watch as he tries as he allows the glasses to move down his eyes, only for him to use his middle finger to put it back up.
And then he'll shout Persona.
Yeah, sure. I'll have the glasses on for the rest of the run. He doesn't need them. Just like Gohan, he just has the glasses for aesthetic. They're not actually prescription.
Well, now that school's out, he ought to try and look like a teacher, right?
Yeah. just so the lady's like, what do you do for a living? I'm a teacher.
I was like, I'm an instructor at this really prestigious academy.
Oh. Okay, well that's gonna do it for now. I had fun going through the characters. I think this is gonna be the only time throughout the rest of the playthrough we're gonna just look at those characters. It made sense because this is the pinnacle time skip point of the game, and then we'll be able to move on from there. I forget what happens from this point on. Just know that things are gonna be going by pretty smoothly.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, shenanigans, and then Edelgard, and then we're done with the game. So see you guys next time for Transformers and more Fire Emblem next week. So until then, see you guys later. Bye bye. Thanks, Reggie. It was a fun time. Bye bye.
People are gonna watch this on YouTube and go and start wondering why the fuck you're talking about Transformers on a Fire Emblem video. Completely disregarding the fact that we talked about nothing but anime all over the Fire Emblem video.